this is your moment. Like, this is where Cloud9 can kind of cement themselves, like, as trying to get back to that top team in North America.
Absolutely. This is basically the match everyone expected to be the grand finals. Cloud9 falling to FaZe is now forcing them to play Envy a little bit earlier in the tournament than they expected. But either way, I think this could be the match of the day. Both of these teams have been so good on defense. Adam is going to pull out the Symmetra once again, and I do expect to see it from EnVyUs. But as we open things up, Matt, who is your player to watch here for Envy?
I think we got to watch Harry here on the Widowmaker. He's getting one shot into the Reinhardt shield, and you think he probably goes back and changes things up and goes over to the Soldier 76. That's what Harry has been known for over the last few weeks. His Soldier play has just been absolutely phenomenal. And now Taimu heading up here towards the stairs, going to try and land one of these hooks. And speaking of Cloud9 a little bit last night, they love their Symmetra play. They combined it yesterday with Torbjorn. But today they felt they needed the 76 in play. Surefour, that's what they felt like in that one series against FaZe where it didn't work out. They didn't have the 76. So now that you play the Symmetra with the Soldier, you're able to just lay down this damage from afar and keep Symmetra up.
And Surefour just does not miss when he's on a hit scan hero. Already stacking up here on this statue. He's got his Reinhardt in the front line. Mickey causing a few problems with that Diva. Going to start the engagement for Envy. Envy has moved the payload pretty close already. And we're going to see when will the first kill get landed. It looks like Mickey about to be knocked out of his mech. On board with Harry Hook, and there is a great combo as Taimu is going to be able to pull the player in. Harry finishes them off. It's going to be advantage for Envy, but now Harry is dropped out of the action.
Yeah, it's going to be Kai nano boosted for the side of Cloud9, and Adam actually gets his ultimate, but a nice hook there from Taimu. And it was Cloud9 just backing up. They were playing for that shield generator, just couldn't get it fast enough, and you're going to see the deep ultimate go towards the sky. It looks like it's actually going to be the teleporter coming in from Cloud9, so they're going to be able to actually get back onto the payload here.
They got to take out the teleporter. Does Envy on board with Taimu. You see him swept in the background. Internet Hulk has his sound barrier, and you're going to see a counter sound barrier coming down. It's going to be a big fight on the left side. Chips, Taimu picking up all of the kills, and the whole hog is going to clear house. This is going to be the first checkpoint here for Team EnVyUs. And if you're just joining us for Overwatch in the competitive sense, what you're watching right now is payload. Each team will have an attack. They're going to try and push that cart into the enemy's base. And this is a great start to the game for EnVyUs. They won the initial team fights. They already have a checkpoint, and they are continuing to surge forward aggressively.
Yeah, and you just see the dangerous play around that Symmetra. They were trying to get the teleporter or the shield barrier, and at when Surefour drops, you need to put that teleporter down to get him back into the fight with the Tag Visor. They're not able to hold on. You're going to see Adam switch things up and go over to Lucio, and here's going to come the Graviton Surge coming in from Mendo. He's got 3 players stuck inside of it. It's going to be Harry Hook, though, taking out Rib as Rib tries to dive for some follow-up. Now Harry gets that nano boost with the Tag Visor up top. He's going to come down, take out one. Rolf is going to drop as well, and EnVyUs is rolling.
Adam trying to stay alive, and he will be picked out of the sky. Coco swinging the hammer is going to shut him down. Harry pushing up. The Helix Rocket's going to take Kai out of his mech. Harry's going to go position himself up top, but all of the tanks coming behind on the support. Huge game so far out of the healers from this Envy squad. Chips and Internet Hulk. We haven't talked about them yet, but they have kept these tanks up in every single team fight.
Yeah, and you see, I mean, when Mickey is able to just get in so deep, it's Chips the one keeping him alive as that Ana deep. And you see, it's going to be the Earth Shatter coming in from Rib and Coco. Nobody falls during those engagements. It's going to force Harry to back up towards his teammates. Here comes a big self-destruct coming in from Kai. He's able to get one. Surefour switching over to McCree with a flashbang onto Coco, able to pick him up. So now you're starting to see Cloud9 push back EnVyUs.
If you watched the Cloud9 match against NRG last night, you saw what Surefour did on the McCree. In fact, in that matchup, Surefour showed off 5 different heroes. Most of them hit scan, of course, but the McCree, my favorite to watch. He is so pure. Just listen to the dinks as he hits headshot after headshot.
Yeah, and he's just going to be able to lay down this damage at range where it's going to be very difficult on Harry to get in and get close and do that mid-range damage as 76. But Envy does have the sound barrier and the Tag Visor, and look for Mickey to open this up potentially with his D-Volt.
Taimu gonna be spotted, forced back. His teammates setting up top. Taimu's gonna go for the hook as they are going to be pushing for the initial kill. And it looks like Taimu's actually just gonna be sent to the payload. It's gonna be Mickey pressing the action. Harry Hook with his nano boost ready to go any moment as Chips is gonna have it in about 15%. Will the Tag Visor come through? First it's the sound barrier, and Taimu is gonna counter with the whole hog. Sound barriers down for both teams, and it's EnVy winning the initial battle.
Yeah, and it's going to be Mendo getting nano boosted for the side of Cloud9. You see him down on top of the payload, but it's going to be Taimu and Chip staying up. Taimu's going to have to heal himself, but a big Earth Shatter comes in from Coco. He knocks down 3, a hook from Taimu.
Wow.
They're able to get rid of Mendo, and this should be EnVyUs advancing the payload.
Cloud9, other than the third, fourth team fight we saw, really not getting a whole lot of, well, no success. You're watching the fight now, and this is just a slaughter. Harry Hook's gonna pick up 2, and you see the hammer from Coco continuing to lay out players from Cloud9. They're coming off the respawn, staggered now as Rolf, their healer, is gonna be taken down. He is their key healer for Cloud9, and Harry Hook has just been so pure on this soldier.
His shot is just so accurate. I mean, he gets into these advantageous positions. You see him always getting this high ground. EnVy puts him in perfect spots to succeed. And right now, you do have the Tac Visor coming online very soon. You see the side of Cloud9 trying to get that high ground here, trying to get on top of this bridge, and then going to trap EnVy underneath.
I feel like this is the most deaths Rolf has had in any single game, at least in a half. You're gonna see Mickey knocking down the Reinhardt. Rib is gonna be on the ground. Short4 did take Harry Hook out of the action though, and now Short4 on the McCree can lay down the long range damage. His teammates have taken control of the payload. They'll be pushing it back towards EnVyUs' spawn. For now, it's Cloud9 holding.
And once Short4 takes out Harry, I mean, he has such easy targets to shoot at as McCree. I mean, he's just going to be able to dink on Taimu, push him back, and take his HP pool down pretty quick. Same with Mickey. You see it's going to be EnVyUs setting up here for a push. You're going to wait for Coco to get his Earth Shatter as well at 94%. You have a lot of other ultimates to work with here as well.
Cloud9 has Mendo with that Graviton. He's been their key player. EnVy last time was able to escape away from it though. Whole hog coming out for Taimu as he is going after Short4. Short4 going to survive. Taimu trying to heal himself. Earth Shatter is going to come down. Kai is going to be comboing with Mendo as they take out 2 players. Rolf on Harry Hook as well. Chips trying to stay alive with the Ana for EnVyUs, and the sound barrier will be brought down. EnVy actually going to be winning this fight, at least for now. Will they be able to hold on?
Yeah, it's a big play by Chips. He was actually able to put Kai to sleep on that Diva nano boost. It's going to be Coco taking out Adam. The tanks were EnVyUs over on the payload, but their supports fall, and they're going to have to back out here. But here comes the aggressive push from EnVy yet again.
Harry Hook going after the Tracer. Tracer gonna be brought out, and she will be shut down immediately. Mendo out of the action, so it's a 6v5. Harry Hook makes it a 6v4. Rib in a battle versus Coco, and Harry's gonna try and chase down the final shots. Kai trying to stall out with the Diva. Gets to the payload, but here's a counter from Mickey. The Diva bomb is going to land after Kai's most likely. And there you see Harry getting the nano boost. This could be it, Matt.
Yeah, some 6 shots there from Harry, able to take Kai out when he's in that baby Diva mode. He's going to push Mendo back, going to get his HP pool really low. It's going to force him to go on a flank. A nice sleep start there from Chips. Going to put Rib to sleep. He needs to get on the payload because EnVyUs is moving here towards the end. They're going to complete the map with 39 seconds left in the time bank.
The difference maker here, that guy in the middle, Harry Hook from Spain. The incredible Soldier 76, great Reinhardt play from Coco the entire game as well. Every time he's in trouble, he was able to get out alive. His healer's keeping him up. That's Chips, the tall one, second from the right. On the other side, you see the support, Adam for Cloud9, very frustrated. There was so much pressure on him and Rolf throughout the game. The healer's never able to stay up, and that was kind of the difference maker.
But Cloud9 did start to come alive towards the later end of that game, right? Their first defensive hold over by, the courtyard statue to get to that second point was not very good. And then, getting into that last point, it was pretty easy for the side of EnVyUs, but it was a good last point hold there from Cloud9. It's EnVyUs completing the map yet again with only 39 seconds left. We'll see. They're going to be running the Symmetra. We saw this earlier in the tournament from EnVyUs as well.
EnVy, they started off the tournament with a loss on Kings Row. It was their only loss so far. They did have a draw against Fnatic, but they have been steamrolling after Taimu finally got over here from Finland. Here comes Cloud9 on the attack, though. For the defense, you're going to see Mickey back on the Torb as Internet Hulk pulls out the Symmetra. We saw it on Hollywood. It's here on Dorado once again.
And I wonder if Mickey actually stays on the Torb. He's been so effective as Diva and Zarya. Now, right now, we're going to see Internet Hulk go up, start placing some turrets here towards the front. He's going to get a little bit faster ult charge. And now you're going to see Mickey switch. Yeah, I was going to say the Torb would have been an odd pick because the last time we saw them here, they did not have the Torb in play. So it'll be Internet Hulk getting these turrets here for this early charge. It'll be Harry up top as the 76, just going to try and lay down this damage. But they need to get rid of Internet Hulk as fast as possible. I think if you're Cloud9, once you see the Symmetra, that's the play you need to make.
And if you haven't been following Overwatch in the last 2 weeks, Symmetra, she now has to choose between 2 different ultimates, can put down the teleporter to get her teammates back into the action on defense, or she can also put the shields down. What are you expecting to see out of Envy as Internet Hulk is going to be charging up first?
I think a lot like what we saw from Cloud9. It just kind of depends on the scenario. Like if you have, your main DPS player drop right away, you're going to need that teleporter to get back into the equation. If not, you get a full hold, stabilize on defense, then you get that extra shield. Then it becomes very difficult for Cloud9 to break.
We're on board with Shore4 here from Cloud9, and I like this choice. He's not going with the Soldier, not going with the Hog. Instead, he's going with the Tracer. He's going to try and be the pest in the back line. There's a lot of turrets, though, set up there by Internet Hulk from EnVyUs, so he's got to be careful. Taimu on the defensive end for Envy, looking for a hook, and he is just going to be picking away at KaiKai's D.Va, and D.Va is now taken out of the mech, so this is a great start for Envy. Harry's going to pick off Shore4 as well, so no Tracer in the back line. This is a great first hold.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Shore4 switch off of the Tracer, because there's Symmetra very effective at killing those flankers. Not as effective against Tracer as like somebody like Genji, but you're going to see Shore4 stay on it. So probably going to try and get to this back line, because if they can take out Chips, he's the solo healer on the side of Envy.
Here comes Cloud9, Rib on the Reinhardt leading the charge. He is going to be turreted up from behind. Coco gets in his face, and Rib is going to be eliminated with the help of Mickey and Taimu. Envy all converging. They're just focusing their fire down this small choke, and Taimu is just tearing through Mendo. The tanks are falling for Cloud9. The payload still hasn't even made it under the bridge.
Yeah, Cloud9 just trying to get into the statue area and just make a play on the back of the healers for the side of EnVyUs. But now you're giving EnVyUs a lot of these ultimates. Internet Hulk's going to get his Symmetra ult. We'll see which one he puts down, whether it's shields or that teleporter. He's going to put down the shield barrier. Now it's going to be Shore4's job to track this down. It does have a large health pool as well, so it's going to be very difficult, even if Shore4 gets over towards to take it out. You see it in that room, and it's covered by turrets and Harry Hook on the 76.
Shore4 just has to stay out of the sights of Harry Hook, and there you see it coming down the nano boost. Looking for the pick. Shore4 survives once again. Mendo is going to be pushing the action. Here comes the big Earth Shatter, though. This could be the opening for Rip. And as he comes charging in, Taimu's going to hook him up. They're going after the shields from Symmetra. Instead, it is Taimu picking up kill after kill. Rolf, KaiKai, and Shore4, though, not going down without a fight. They're able to get 3 picks. Envy has to retreat finally.
On Shore4 trying to chase Taimu, eats a hook in the mouth there. But they do get rid of the shield barrier there, so it's a big play by the side of Cloud9. They get in KaiKai, Shore4, get rid of the shield barrier, now pushing the payload up. And Cloud9 should be able to unlock this first point. On the side of Envy, you're going to see they're going to get rid of the Symmetra right away.
So Matt, we've seen some very quick times on the first checkpoint. What's a good time for this second checkpoint for Cloud9 if they want to be able to match Envy's score?
Well, I think if you're Cloud9, you just need to get EnVyUs off of this high ground, and you're going to need at least win 2 fights before you can actually get towards that second checkpoint. You see KaiKai is going to use his D.Va ultimate just to get back in his mech. You're going to see EnVyUs actually go down and contest now on top of the payload.
Harry Hook was such a difference maker on the attack. KaiKai doing a solid job of neutralizing him, but Taimu is going to rotate over for Envy, protect his DPS character, and now you'll see the tanks repositioning at the top. Envy with the high ground still. It's going to be up to KaiKai to go for a knockdown, and it looks like that's exactly the game plan. Down low, though, it's Shore4 laying down the fire for C9. As you see, it's Mendo just flacking the top. Grenade after grenade is going to keep KaiKai alive. Finally, he's forced out of the mech. The payload's pushing forward, but Envy holding strong.
Yeah, but here's what you'll see Envy get a little bit more aggressive. They get KaiKai very low. Harry just trying to line up a Helix Striker here. Doesn't take the shot. Oh, there he goes. Takes the shot. Then he's able to take out KaiKai before he gets his mech back. A nice hook there by Taimu on the Shore4. Mendo barrier comes in and saves him. So now Cloud9, I think you just need to force Envy down. If you can bait them down onto the payload, you do have this Graviton Surge. You do have the Nano Boost. You can combine those and take advantage.
And we even saw NRG Seagull using the Graviton from below. It seemed to pay off in their battle yesterday. Will we see something similar from Mendo on Cloud9? Instead, we're watching Taimu go whole hog and just clean everybody up. Coco right next to him, just slamming as Mickey is looking to finish off these kills. KaiKai pulled in, and Mickey is going to be able to execute. They're going to keep Baby D.Va out of her mech, and they will retreat safely. EnVyUs using 2 ults there, but you still have Harry Hook and Chips with their ults available. Look out for the nano boost attack visor.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud9 is losing these fights early, but they're building a big ultimate, war chest as MVP would say, and they're getting close to getting this payload up. And now you see Mendo's going to use the Graviton Surge. It's going to be a sound barrier coming in from the side of Envy. It's going to be Internet Hulk dropping, but here's Surefour with the Tac Visor, Nano Boost, and he gets hooked. He gets pretty fortunate there. Doesn't end up on the roof, but his teammates are falling. This is one that Cloud9 is going to invest a lot into here, Puckett, and they're going to lose it.
I love how Taimu just chased down Surefour, and Mendo is going to get wiped off the payload. The tank's coming down from above and dealing damage. Cloud9 with a minute 30 to get all the way to the second checkpoint. Will they be able to make it happen? So far, they have been stuffed.
Well, right now, EnVyUs has no ultimates to work with. You look on the side of Cloud9, you're going to see Surefour switch over from the 76 to McCree. You need to get Harry down from this high ground. He's really causing a lot of problems for this C9 team, and I think the McCree at range definitely provides that. It's just going to come down to whether Surefour can knock down these shots.
The only ultimate up currently is for Rib, and that is an Earth Shatter. Not going to be too useful unless you get to close range, and at any moment, you can see the drop down coming in. It's actually C9 on the attack, but they're in a defensive positioning. Meanwhile, Envy has taken the low ground. Mickey comes up top, and Surefour just going to fan that hammer. The Lucio trying to boop him off as well. Meanwhile, the real action is down on the payload.
Yeah, but you see those heals on Chips coming in onto Mickey as D.Va up top, and Mickey is just not dropping. He's putting a lot of pressure onto Surefour. That's also building Chips' ult as well. It's going to be Kai, though, taking out Chips. Here comes a Deadeye. It's going to be Surefour able to connect on Coco, and now Cloud9 has the advantage.
Not only did he take out Coco, he saved a teammate. Coco was mid-spear as that Deadeye lands. Mickey is going to be chased down. The flashbang will stop him as the headshot is pure. Surefour and crew will continue to move this payload. We're going to be going into overtime, though, so if they get wiped off the payload, it will be Envy holding strong and taking map number 1. Will Envy choose to engage, or are they just going to be playing for this third check?
Well, Cloud9 actually has a really good chance to take this. They have the Nano Boost plus the Earth Shatter, and they're actually going to get the sound barrier as well, but it's going to be Surefour dropping at the beginning. A big hook comes in from Taimu, and things may be falling apart for Cloud9 here.
Rolf, their healer, was just taken out as well. Kai trying to stay alive. Harry Hook is hunting him down. It is all Envy in the kill feed. They're going to take out the D.Va. Last player up is going to be taken to the earth. Coco shutting down Adam. Map number 1, going to Cloud9 here.
Yeah, when Taimu connects on that hook onto Surefour and takes him out at the beginning, that just swings everything in EnVyUs' favor. Surefour be very effective with McCree, but he's actually going to switch things up, so they're going to go with the quad tank setup. You'll see Surefour run Roadhog.
A little bit of Roadhog action here for Surefour, the DPS tank. As he's known, Harry Hook, though, he was the star of game number 1 on the Soldier 76, and he is going to be taking the top position very aggressively, working with Mickey. Coco will be right behind him as well. All 6 players from each team battling on the side, except for the McCree. Taimu is going to be positioned off to the left side for EnVyUs, and it's going to be Surefour in the action first against the D.Va.
Well, this puts a lot of pressure on the side of C9 to track down Taimu and Harry, because they're going to be able to just lay down a ton of damage into the shields from a distance. You see it's going to be Kai taking out Coco at the beginning. Both Reinhardts from either team drop, and it's going to be Taimu just trying to get on the point here, just trying to take out Kai, but Kai just playing in a very nice position here as D.Va, going to have Mendo assisting him with some barriers, and it's going to be a Deadeye already coming in from Taimu, not going to connect anything with it. It's going to be Harry able to take Kai out. Harry with another kill in the feed, and now Envy's going to take the point.
And that's just a testament to how much damage Taimu was doing to be able to get that Deadeye before the point is even locked down. Now you're going to see Harry Hook with the attack visor. Chips has got the Nano Boost, and already it is Cloud9 forced off the respawn. I thought it was going to be Cloud9 with the advantage because they took out Coco very early in that first fight. Instead, the DPS coming in and winning the fight. Cloud9 now has to break through this narrow choke.
And here's where like the jealous side of me would say I would love to see Cloud9 switch Mendo off of the Zarya and go with like a dual DPS setup and just try and take on Harry and Taimu like head on. I mean, this is why you brought these 2 players together, Surefour and Mendo, to be this awesome DPS combo. And without all these tanks in the game, they're giving the opportunity to do that. You're just not going to see it. You're going to see a Graviton Surge coming in from the side of Cloud9. Surefour is able to get 1, but it's going to be Harry answering back, taking out 2. Rolf with a big kill, getting Harry out of the equation though. Going to take down that long range, consistent DPS. It's going to be Taimu calling in a Deadeye. He's going to knock Kai out of his mech, and Envy is still able to hold on to this.
Second Deadeye coming down for Taimu, and he is going to clear Kai out of the mech. Mickey is going to be dropped out of the mech before he can finish off the kill. So nice job by Short4 to keep his teammates alive. Rib going to finish off that last kill, and now he will lead the charge into the point already, though 60% for EnVyUs. Cloud9 trying to get control for their first time here in game number 2.
And they get onto the point. Short4 will have the Deadeye. You'll have Kai with a Diva ultimate as well with an Earth Shatter. So we'll see if Cloud9 actually pushes up and gets a little bit closer to these chokes, because on the side of EnVyUs, obviously with only the 2 tanks, you're not going to be able to just kind of power your way through there. You're going to have to just knock down Coco's shield, and then he's going to just leave the rest of his team open to getting consistent damage laid down upon them. So you're going to see Cloud9 actually decide not to push up. They're going to play a little bit further back. But you're going to have Rib just putting the shield up here and going to let Short4 shoot over the top.
Mendo has given his teammates some solid barriers so far, but his Gravitons have not been on point. Last time around, he only got the tank, and then Coco was able to just charge out of it. Here's the fight, though. The Earth Shatter comes down as Coco gets speared by Rib. Now the kill comes in. It's going to be Cloud9 winning the tank fight down low. Taimu chasing down Kai. The mech gone, but the Diva's still on point. The flashbang lands. The headshot not going to be able to finish her. There comes the barrier from Mendo. And that Zarya from Cloud9 did so much work to keep his team up. This is a close game. It looks like Cloud9's going to win the initial battle, and they continue to score. They could take the lead here.
Well, C9's going to have the reinforcements coming off the spawn here. Short4 with a nice flashbang, taking out Mickey when the Diva ultimate goes in the sky. And he has this Deadeye. Could use it to zone EnVyUs off of the point, but although EnVyUs got on the point for a very long time, it never swung in their favor, and Cloud9 is racking up the score.
Observer, if we could just stay on board with Short4. The man has been on a mission. He has been so deadly with this McCree. You're going to see Rib with the shield in the front. Just going to be distracting as the headshots are landed time and time again. Short4, though, not as effective on this push. Envy looks a little bit more cautious on the attack.
Well, they're just not giving Short4 an opportunity to land these headshots right now. It's going to Taimu very weak, but you had Coco up top just applying that shield as Reinhardt, and you were not going to be seeing any damage coming in from Short4. He's going to have Internet Hulk over on the bridge, but a big Graviton Surge with a Nano Boost comes in the middle of the map, and it's going to be Harry and Envy answering back in a big way, though, as we are in overtime.
Perfect Helix Rocket coming in for a Harry Hook. He's able to pick up his second, and now helping with the third kill. They're chasing down Kai. The Ana chips doing so much damage, stopping any healing that could potentially come in. Kai is going to be forced back. They'll keep him out of the mech. And you're going to see for Cloud9, it is just the Deadeye available. Rib working towards that Earth Shatter, but nowhere near are the other teammates for EnVyUs. Only Taimu probably going to have the Deadeye to work with as well.
Yeah, and I mean, with Short4 with the Deadeye, it's not really something you can open an engagement with. You can use it to like zone the players of Envy off of the point, but Mickey just up top, just being a nuisance, just laying the damage in from Diva from behind, and he's going to come in on a pinch here. And you see EnVyUs now getting closer. They're at 93%. Mickey just knocks Rib inside of the point. You see Short4, though, going to get a 3-man Deadeye. A big play there by Short4, trying to swing it in C9's favor.
Taimu trying to answer back. The tanks are distracted. Rib throws up the shield at just the right moment. Mickey with the Diva bomb, but it doesn't pick up anything, and down goes Taimu. Cloud9 has retaken control. The crowd here in Las Vegas cheering on C9 as it looks like they could lock this up. They just got to force Harry back. Here comes the Nano Boost, the Sleep Dart. Gonna stop it for a moment. Internet Hulk on Lucio gets in, but it's C9 taking our first point of control.
And you saw them start to come to life when Short4 went over to this McCree, and it is something I hope you see more often. We saw him come to life a little bit on Dorado, on the McCree, now here in Ilios. And our first point, he switches from the Roadhog over to the McCree, and they start to swing things in their favor. And we'll see what Envy decides to do to answer this back. So Taimu's going to go back to running the Roadhog. He's going to get off the McCree, try and get these picks. You know, McCree, a very slow DPS attack hero, and you're able to land these hooks pretty easy as Roadhog on him.
That was a massive Deadeye. 3 picks in the final fight, but that's just the first point. You have to win 3. We're going to the well, and this could be a hook party. We saw a fantastic game with Fnatic yesterday. A whole lot of funny moments in that one, but in the end, it was Envy coming out on top. Here they are in the second point, charging behind Coco, who's going to lead the fight. The Flame Strike goes out, but no one there. Cloud9 going to go for the delayed push, and they got Short4 flanking from the left.
Yeah, we saw more people fall into the well yesterday than I think I've ever seen. A hook comes in from one of the teams. You're going to see Mickey getting the first kill there onto Mendo. So you're going to have Mendo actually running the Roadhog. So they're going to drop the Zarya here. It's the first time I believe we've seen Mendo run to the Roadhog here at this event.
Taimu on Roadhog, gonna get the pull. Kai knocked out of his mech. Advantage to EnVyUs so far. They will be able to lock in the point first as they start to score. Coco hit with a flashbang over the shield. His healers, though, keeping him alive as Envy wants to push the action into the C9 base. And you're going to see it's Surefour working towards another Deadeye. Will he be able to land another game-changing play?
Yeah, that was big there from the side of C9. So Mendo lands a hook onto Mickey. They hit him with a nade from Ana, and they're able to get him out of his mech. And that's going to give Cloud9 a good opportunity to take this back. As Surefour just trying to land shots. That is a long-distance hook from Taimu. And he's going to be able to drop Surefour into the well. Nice hook there from Taimu. We talked a little bit about it, you know, when Roadhog going up against McCree. McCree very slow when he's trying to peek around these corners. And Roadhog's able to land those hooks with these. Then you're going to see Surefour right away ditch the McCree, going to go over to Tracer.
And it looked like we saw the tack visor get positioned. Harry Hook has it ready to go with the Soldier 76 on high ground. Taimu on the right side, though, going to be working on Rib, the Reinhardt for Cloud9. Envy already over 50%. They're halfway to victory on this second point. And for Cloud9, it looks like Mendo waiting for that ultimate to charge up. Here could be the push. The nano boost could come out any moment as well. As you see, the first pick goes down. Taimu out of the action. It's going to be Mendo looking for his second hook. Long range shots. Mickey is going to try and answer with a Diva Bomb as the Earth Shatter comes down. Coco is going to take players to the back line, and it's going to be Mendo chased down by Harry. But no, the counter coming from behind. It's Mickey tickling him from the back.
Yeah, and you're going to see Surefour able to take out Internet Hulk here. So Cloud9 still alive in this fight. Mickey up top, though, and the point still in control of EnVyUs, and they are just rolling here. See Surefour just laying down damage into Taimu, but he's so scared, does not want to get hooked here. A lot of players coming up the spawn for EnVyUs, and well, it's so difficult to take back once the other team gets control because of these small choke points and a lot of the tanks in play.
They have the ultimates, but they're running out of time. They have to fight for overtime. Already 99% for Envy, so one clean wipe will lock in the second point of game number 2. So far, though, it's back and forth. Now the kill's landing, and it's going to be Rolf and Adam here for Cloud9. The support's picking up kills. The environmental kills landing well. Cloud9 finally retaking control.
Yeah, right there at the end, you saw Chips and Coco just jump into the well. They want to spawn with the rest of their team, and you see a change coming in. It's going to be Harry switching over to the Reaper. So we don't see Reaper too often anymore, but Envy was one of the teams that still runs Reaper pretty consistently. We saw them do it during OGN. Now they're bringing it out here.
Yeah, Monty Adoa said Harry Hook is so dangerous on this hero as well. When they were watching him over in Korea, he just destroyed the tanks, and he is trying to get sneaky up behind Riv here. Here comes the charge, the nano boost, and Harry's trying to land all of these Hellfire shotgun bursts. Instead, it is the Earth Shatter shutting him down. Perfect play here to counter the push from EnVyUs. Cloud9 is going to be able to hold.
Yeah, I love the idea there from EnVyUs. They don't show the Reaper right away when you teleport around that top side. They had no idea Reaper was coming into the equation. But a big Earth Shatter there from Rib. It knocks down Harry and it knocks down Coco. And they're able to win the fight.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Harry Hook back on your screen with the Reaper. Going to be looking for the flank. His teammates will try and distract. Which direction is he going to be pushing from? It looks like this time he's just going to show himself behind Coco. Mickey going to go for a bump here with the Diva as the fight is initiated. The counter spear coming in, though. Rib is going to be canceled out first, so advantage to Envy.
Chips just hit a crazy grenade as Ana. You saw Envy force Cloud9 all the way into the back of that corner, and you saw it was like a 4 or 5 man Ana grenade going to prevent the side of Cloud9 from healing, and that's going to give Envy a huge advantage in this.
Harry doing so much damage to those supports, and Cloud9 will be taken down. They got up to 80%. We could see overtime once again, and actually, I don't know, is Surefour going to be able to hold this, Matt? It's not looking good. The Diva falls, but is able to fly back out of the well.
Well, they're not really dealing with Surefour. He's able to get behind and just lay down a ton of damage, but you have Harry just being the gatekeeper here as the front is Reaper. He's going to get hooked, somehow stays alive. It's going to force Mendo to use his whole hog to get onto the point.
We are in OT. Envy looking to clear. Mendo from afar trying to get the hook. The Reaper, though, in his way. He's going to hook for a moment, gets to the point, healing himself up, staying alive. The Diva Bomb above, though, is going to land. And it's Internet Hulk working down Rib as well with Coco. You are going to see the nano boost from Chips could seal the deal here.
Yeah, and they're just doing a phenomenal job, Kai, staying alive, but not enough time for his teammates to get back. EnVyUs takes the point.
Envy didn't even need to use all of their ults in the last fight. as they were able to take down the tanks first and then work down the supports at the end. It's tied up 1 point each here in game number 2. We're going into the swing round number 3 as we head to the Lighthouse.
Yeah, you were just saving those ultimates because Kai was doing a great job just stalling that out for as long as possible for the side of C9. So you don't want to invest those ultimates just to get rid of Kai and then everybody come off the spawn and then just start pummeling you towards the back. So that's why Envy saves their ultimates there towards the end. Don't even need them to close it out. Now we'll see if they stick on the Reaper here. It was pretty effective against these tanks. Surefour will stay on the Tracer here, so we've seen him play a litany of heroes from McCree to Soldier to Tracer and Roadhog during this series. But you will see the Reaper pick from EnVyUs yet again. It was pretty effective. Let's see how Harry uses it here.
Surefour staying on the Tracer. Mendo is going to go back to the Zarya, so no Roadhog out for now for Cloud9. On the other side, the Reaper staying in play for EnVyUs. Surefour is just going to be firing from afar. Now Kai going up to engage Taimu as he reloads. The hook comes in, and Kai's going to be knocked out of his mech. First kill could be coming in any moment as the control point is unlocked. All players can be surging to that direction.
Taimu's hooks have been on point today. You see him just connect with Kai there twice. Coco's going to pick up Rib as well. Now Surefour, he's going to get taken out by Roadhog as Taimu has had a phenomenal series. Had some trouble getting here. It took him a little bit longer than expected, but once he's here, he has just played as you'd expect, one of the best players in the game.
And I love Taimu's quote on Twitter. He said, you know, I've gone through so much crap just to get to Las Vegas. You better believe I'm taking this thing home. He used a few more expletives than I did in that explanation, but he wants to win this one. He is hungry, and Envy, they are looking very solid. Another great opening for the team. They win the initial team fight, and you have to wonder, is it the composition that's not working for Cloud9, or are they just being too aggressive in the opening fight?
I think just right now, Envy's done a phenomenal job of adjusting to what Cloud9's throwing at them, but you see Mendo's going to take out Harry at the beginning of this, and a nano boost going to come in onto Rib. He's just trying to locate some of these players, not going to get any damage for it, and Surefour is going to use his recoil, stay back on the map. It's going to be Cloud9 getting onto the point here, and it's that big kill at the beginning from Mendo onto Harry that opens things up, but Coco with a nano boost, able to take out 2 players here. So a fight that looked like it was going in favor of C9. EnVyUs can potentially win this. Coco barely staying on the map there. He's going to be swinging on Kai. It's going to be Harry back into the equation as Reaper as well. And somehow EnVyUs able to hold on there.
That is the most nimble Reinhardt I have ever seen. Coco playing that hero to perfection, stays on the map, it stays in the fight. Envy wins control once again. They do not give it up to Cloud9, and you are going to see Surefour. He's got to be the playmaker. Earlier, he was able to take out the Healer Chips, the Ana. Once he is down, you can do so much damage. Coco's going to go for the Earth Shatter, but it will be blocked. Rib with a nice shield play there, and now the sound barrier comes down. Cloud9 is going to finally win the team fight and take control.
And that was a perfectly timed Graviton Surge there by Mendo. You saw Harry trying to enter the fight using that Death Blossom from Reaper, and he just sucks him right into the Graviton Surge. He gets nothing for it. So a big play there by Mendo, those perfectly timed Graviton Surges. You see Rib with the Earth Shatter for the side of Cloud9 as Taimu's coming over the top, trying to land a cheeky hook there. It's going to be Mickey with his ultimate for EnVyUs. So those are the only 2 players right now in this game with ults.
Absolutely, and you're going to see Taimu. He could be the player that causes the most damage with these hooks. He's going to get the opening kill on Mendo once again. So Zarya is going to be down for Cloud9. The counter Diva Bomb coming in, and you're going to see Surefour in the 1v1 versus the Reaper. Not an easy fight, but it looks like he will survive long enough to get the advantage. You're going to see his teammates in the background fighting against the tanks, though. Kai was going up against 2. He's going to be slept, and here comes the nano boosted Reaper. Earth Shatter will send him to the ground. So neutralized momentarily here, Matt.
Yeah, and it was that one shot by Harry right before he hits the ground from that Earth Shatter that's able to take out Rib there. Rib, the nice Earth Shatter, but just not good enough as Harry just mowing through opponents as Reaper here on the point. Going to go in favor of EnVyUs. But I do like the strategy from Cloud9 where they're just harassing Taimu on this Roadhog. Surefour and Kai just keep diving at him, just making him look in different directions and just pummeling him with bullets. They're just not able to take him out. And then when that's going on, if they don't take Taimu out of the equation fast, Harry is just running through these tanks.
Time for a Death Blossom, and he is going to drop it down. The Ana Grenade is going to come in, almost saving his teammate. Was Mendo throwing up that barrier. Instead, Rolf is going to be dropped. So No heals coming in for Cloud9. Envy in another overtime should be able to lock in our third point and take a 2-1 advantage here in game 2.
Yeah, you saw the sound barrier come in towards the end, helps keep Harry Hook alive when the Honor Grenade comes down on top of him, presents that healing. The extra shield's gonna keep him up during that, but it's gonna be Cloud9. They find themselves down 1-2 here. And I wonder if we're going to see any type of significant changes from the comps of Cloud9, as looks like we're gonna be going back to well.
We got some Cloud9 fans here in the crowd, and I know our security guard every morning, she asks me, is Cloud9 still in this one? They've turned some fans here in Las Vegas. Adam, a little bit frustrated with his team's performance. He's been on this Lucio. Trying to stay up is so difficult when you have players like Harry Hook as well as Taimu for EnVyUs gunning for you constantly. As we go into the fourth round here, how does Cloud9 bring it back? Do you want to see another McCree? It's the only time they've won a heat map.
Well, so I feel like they think they've been pretty aggressive, and I think they actually have been, I know, pretty good on this aggressive composition with Surefour and Kai hunting down Taimu on the Roadhog. They're going to combine that now with Rolf with the Discord Orb, so they're going to be able to cut him down a little bit faster. And as soon as we see Taimu there, he's going to get Discord Orb as soon as possible. They're going to try and get him out of the equation because they feel like once they get this Roadhog out of the equation, it's going to allow Surefour to just kind of cause chaos.
Speaking of players out of the action, Rib is going to be cleaned up first. Harry Hook going to be cleaned up by Cloud9 though. So trading kills on each side, and you're going to see Taimu with the pull, but doesn't finish off the kill. Finally, the mech is going to be taken down, and it will be Kai finished off. Another pull. Taimu bringing in the Lucio and chasing down Adam with a fantastic kill. You are going to see all the supports down for Cloud9 and Envy with their fourth opening battle.
Yeah, and Taimu just gets really aggressive into the choke, has the support of Coco and Mickey there with him. And now when you can get these tanks inside of the choke, it's going to be very difficult for Cloud9 to get in. And you're going to see Mendo finally go over towards this McCree play. So you're going to have McCree and Tracer, combine that with the Discord Orb. So you're trying to get rid of these tanks as fast as possible. And Taimu's going to go whole hog, but you see just the damage that Mendo can lay down on this McCree, trying to jump over the fence, see if he can land that one devastating shot into Taimu. He's not able to do so. Mickey up top forces him down from the high ground.
Mickey going after the heals, and he's going to find Rolf right in front of him. So Envy with the flanker. Meanwhile, the tanks battling on the front line, and they're going after Mendo, who is staying alive. Great heals coming in at the last moment. You're going to see the bombs coming in, as it will be Coco falling first. Harry is going to take out Surefour though, and now the nano boost with this tac visor doing so much damage. Rib staying up for now, but how long can Cloud9 hold on? It looks like a while. They get 3. Rolf with some key kills there on Zenyatta. The Discord's playing a huge part to that victory.
Oh, and some nice shots there by Mendo. He's able to just pick Mickey out of the sky. And it will be the side of Cloud9 able to take the point back, and they will have the ultimate advantage.
Envy's going to be pushing in. Cloud9, they have done a great job adapting here the second time around, but don't be surprised if you see some switch-ups coming in for Envy. Adam with the sound barrier will be able to protect his teammates on this next push. Internet Hulk nowhere near, and Chips will not have a nano boost for quite a while. Here comes the sound barrier, and here comes the opening fight. Earthshatter is going to drop 3. Coco staying alive, and he's just going to drop down the well. Envy knows they're not going to win this fight. Might as well reset.
Yeah, nothing Envy can do there. As soon as they go to engage, it's a big Earthshatter coming in from Rib. But Cloud9 does burn a lot of ultimates there. Envy is going to have their Earthshatter of their own here for this next one.
Coco, the key player here for Envy, so keep your eyes on that red Reinhardt, and he will lead the charge. Chips watching their flank is going to hit a nice sleep dart, but Surefour gets back into the action. That pulse bomb is going to do a lot of damage to Coco. The heals coming in, but Harry Hook, their DPS player, is down, so Envy at another disadvantage to open things up. Kai distracting with the Diva. Meanwhile, Rib watching the back end, stopping the hooks coming in. Taimu has been so ineffective since the switch up. A great credit goes to Rib here, who has blocked a number of those shots. The Zenyatta hits the Discord, and here comes the fight. For now, it looks like it's going to be EnVyUs with the advantage. The Transcendence keeping the tanks alive, though, for C9.
Yeah, and Coco not actually able to land that Earthshatter there, does not use it. You see the sound barrier coming in from the side of Envy. Coco just trying to line up players from C9, but just does not find a great time to use that Earthshatter. Mendo on the flank, able to land a big headshot on the Chips. Going to take out that burst healing from Mana out of the equation.
Unfortunately, though, he is immediately executed, and now you see Taimu with the whole hog staying up and clearing the point with Harry Hook. Harry sprinting back to the action just in time. to be able to get the clear. 90% to 74. Envy is on game point here in our fourth heat of Control on EnVyUs. You're going to see the next push coming in from Cloud9. They need to make this one happen with Surefour, the key player, Pulse Bomb, and on the flank.
If Surefour can land this pulse bomb onto either Coco or Taimu, can really just force the players of Envy back. He's going to go for Taimu. He's going to get a little bit of damage. Now he's going to just put a lot of shots into the back of Coco, and that's going to prevent Coco from landing a big Earth Shatter. He uses it, does not connect with anything there. It's going to be Coco, though, forcing the players of C9 into this back corner, and he's able to get to Taimu and Harry pick it up, and this is in overtime. Envy looking to close this one out, Chris, and they're going to do it.
Envy going up 2-0 here in our first semifinal of the day. Two of our analysts said it was going to be Cloud9 taking this series. On the other end, it was ZP saying it's Envy going to take it 3-1. They could do it 3-0 here with Kings Row coming up next once again.
I mean, they do. I mean, we saw them full hold NRG twice, but EnVyUs obviously is a different animal than the NRG squad we saw earlier in this tournament. So on the side of Cloud9 here at the beginning, I like what I see because this plays more towards their strengths. We talked a little bit about the Rise Nation, right? Rise Nation coming in, they tried to run, quad tank, it just does not suit their playstyle. I like what you're seeing out of Cloud9 right here. You have Surefour on the McCree, Mendo running the 76. See if they keep with this at the beginning, and most likely will be their comp. And I like the decision here because they're going to play to their strengths. You're going to have the two damage dealers that you went out and you got Mendo to pair with Surefour to be a great DPS combination. You're going to let them try and win it like that. I mean, I figure, you'd rather go out losing with what you're good at than to try something and just kind of fit into the meta and lose that way and not have the opportunity to show off your skills. So we will see at the beginning here, Taimu probably at least get one scatter arrow off here, see if he can pick anybody off.
And he's been happy to stay on the Hanzo in the past, so don't be surprised if Taimu just sticks on this hero, goes up for the high ground to the right side of the map. Meanwhile, all of the action is going to be used as a distraction on the left. Here comes the opening push. Taimu's still looking for that pick, but Chips is going to be dropped early by Kai, it looks like. So one of your healers is going to be down for EnVyUs. They're still looking to answer back. Coco with the flame strike could be able to hit two players with that as Adam is forced back, but no push coming in quite yet from Envy.
Yeah, Chips goes on a little bit of a flank to try and land an Ana grenade onto the entire team of Cloud9. He just gets caught a little bit too far, and Kai is able to take him out. So that's going to stall the push here of EnVyUs, and you see Surefour just laying damage into Coco's shield, and it's going to be Envy having to back down yet again.
Look for that Harry hook though, as he is on that Roadhog. Taimu looking for the pick in the back line, and Surefour goes Deadeye. The bolt is going to land. Taimu picking up a second. Rolf, the healer, is dropped. Rib getting slapped around by Coco. Kai doing everything he can to keep this point alive. Instead, though, it is Envy forcing everyone back. It's not locked in, but they did get the first tick.
You see Taimu just getting very aggressive on the Hanzo, putting shots into Rib. Mickey's there for the follow-up. It's going to be EnVyUs unlocking the payload here, taking the first point pretty fast, and you just see sometimes it's timing that does not work out for you. Surefour becomes a very easy target during the Deadeye. Taimu lands a nice shot as Hanzo to him, and things fall apart for Cloud9 right after.
Harry Hook unable to land the grab on Surefour, so Surefour now able to just empty this pistol on the healers. The Discord goes down. Harry Hook will survive. Cloud9 could have Mendo setting up on the high ground as well. The attack visor will be available.
Now you'll see Envy continue to just keep pushing the payload up here towards the streets. You do have Rolf with the Transcendence. You see it's going to be Mickey getting nano boosted, getting towards the back line. It's going to be the sound barrier coming in with the Deadeye, so that's going to push Mickey all the way back. You see they're going to be able to get him out of mech. This is a big play here for Cloud9. Now they just need to contest this payload. They're going to get aggressive with the Transcendence, but it's going to be Coco landing a big Earth Shatter, knocking down two.
Chips unable to hit any grenades though, so the Transcendence healing quite a bit for Cloud9. There comes the bomb from Kai as Harry Hook is taken out of the action. Kai pushing forward, and Surefour right behind him will be able to take down Chips, but the answer back coming in. As you are going to see Surefour down, Mendo cleans up Chips, and this is going to be a solid hold at least for now. Envy on the next push. They're going to have the Diva Bomb ready to roll.
You do have the Diva ultimate you can use from Mickey to engage here, and Harry's going to switch things up over to the Reaper, so it's very effective on the EnVyUs. See how he puts it to use here on King's Row. He's going to use the teleport to get into the high ground now. And if Envy can just kind of force this fight, they're going to let Harry just roam from up top, be able to pick players up, but it's going to be Surefour
peekaboo
with a nice flashbang rolling around the corner, able to take Harry Hook out with the Fan the Hammer.
And Surefour now behind both tanks is going to surge forward with the rest of his team. They're going to force Envy all the way back. Harry Hook says, all right, that's enough Reaper for me. I'm going to go back to the Roadhog. He's got a little bit more HP.
Yeah, now you see he's just trying to go on a flank there. When you do have Surefour on the McCree, he is the guy who's going to shut down all of these flankers with that flashbang combination. So you see, as soon as that does not work out, once for Harry, he's going to make the adjustment. It's going to be Surefour jumping down from above, locates chips on the floor. That's a big kill onto Ana. Taimu, though, answers right back as he goes over to the McCree now. You see Taimu and Coco on the point, continuing to move the cart.
Is it going to be a McCree front fight? It looks like Surefour will stay on his Cowboy. And Taimu is going to be pressing the action. Rolf forced down. As the Zenyatta Transcendence is going to be available for Cloud9. You're going to have the Deadeye up for Surefour as well on the other side for EnVyUs. It's going to be chips close to the Nano Boost, and Internet Hulk should have a sound barrier here for the next team fight. Mendo going to pop the tac visor. The Discord coming in, but Harry Hook will survive it. 2 players were dropped, though. Kai on the front line going to be taking a nap as Rib goes swinging away.
Yeah, and they try and actually take Kai out of his mech there, but he gets up as a good shield protection there from Rib. Surefour going to hunt down chips, so that's going to stomp EnVyUs' push here. They're going to have to reset, get everybody up. You will see Harry pull out the Sombra here, so this is an interesting... Oh, well, no, he's going to switch over to the Reaper.
Yeah,
I was going to say, we have not seen Envy run Sombra at all yet.
Momentarily, Taimu pulled out the Reaper, but Harry said, no, let me have it. Taimu goes back to this Roadhog, and honestly, I think this is probably your best option because the hook's just so much stronger for Taimu, at least so far from what we've seen. Harry was off to a really slow start on the Roadhog.
Yeah, so they just make that quick switch over to Sombra so they can get the heroes that they need. And see, Harry's going to get Nano boosted. A big Earth Shatter comes in from Coco. That's 3 players down, but the Transcendence keeps Cloud9 alive just for a short period of time. It wears off, and Harry and Taimu able to go to work here. Rib is going to drop quick. Rolf, yep, see you later, buddy. You're going to fall as well. Now EnVyUs gets the second point. Now trying to push to complete the map.
And big props to Mickey as well. We haven't been saying his name a lot, but every single time that Diva from Envy just pushes forward, forces the supports back, he pushes people out of the action and opens up the lanes for the DPS. Harry Hook here with the Reaper in a great position to take out Rolf as well as Adam, those healers on the left side. The flank could be coming in at any moment. Meanwhile, Mickey could be distracting with the Diva.
I think it's just the positioning you're seeing from Taimu and Harry that's really kind of disrupting Cloud9, because you see Taimu as the Roadhog just trying to get around the outside, and he's just putting a lot of pressure on Surefour in the back because you never know where these hooks are coming from, and EnVyUs trying to end it here. It's going to be a sound barrier coming in, the Nano Boost as well. Harry does have this Death Blossom, just trying to find the right spot to use it, but Adam using that wall run, getting up above him, he's going to be able to take him out. Envy's going to back out of this one.
Honestly, I thought this was going to be Envy finishing off our first round. It all started with chips dropping the Reinhardt. He slept him, and that could have been the initiation. Instead, they waited on the ults, and even though Rib blew his Earth Shatter, Cloud9 was able to hold on. Envy failing in that last fight, and now you only have Taimu up with the whole hog. You're going to have an Earth Shatter from Coco available if they're able to get all the way back to that payload. Cloud9 still has to fend off Envy, though, for 90 more seconds.
Yeah, and it's going to be the whole hog coming in from Taimu. It's going to be Harry able to take out Mendo. That is a huge kill there. You're going to see an Earth Shatter coming in as well. It's going to be 3 players down for Cloud9. Taimu lands on a hook on Rib. This is going to be EnVyUs' best chance here, Chris. See Taimu having to reload. Kai is going to fall. It's going to be Surefour and Adam with Rolf up in the back. Surefour just trying to lay down the damage. Rolf just trying to lay down the Discord orbs as Mendo switches over to Tracer, just trying to stay on the point.
Those Discords keeping Mendo up for a while. They are delaying. Mickey just down to 77 HP. He will be knocked out of his mech. Coco still swinging for the fences, knocking players around. He's going to be chasing down the supports. Meanwhile, Rib staying up on this payload with Kai. The stall coming in from Cloud9. They've already burned off about a minute. Can they hold on for 36 more seconds? Another Earth Shatter going down, but no one is going to be dropped, and here comes the counter from Coco.
Yeah, Rolf is actually able to take out Mickey.
Oh, no!
When Earth Shatter comes in, and Coco's going to fall off the side. It's a huge defensive stand here from Cloud9 as they're going to get pretty aggressive with Kai and Mendo leading the way, and Cloud9 actually in a really good spot. They're going to have a sound barrier and the Transcendence, both support ultimates here in this next one.
I feel like you can't ask for much more out of Coco. That was a great Earth Shatter, but the stall coming in, it all started off with Mendo on that Tracer getting to the payload and Rolf keeping him up with those Harmony Orbs. Internet Hulk on your screen currently in the back lines with the sound barrier. Here comes the bonus health here for Envy. The push coming in. Taimu though, down to half health, forcing back Kai. Going for short for it. It's actually going to be Mendo finishing off the kill. The Cowboy here for Cloud9 trying to land some kills, but he will be cleaned up. Short 4 out of the action. Mendo on your screen currently with Tracer.
Dan Chips has done such a good job just keeping Mickey up in this fight. It's going to be Harry Hook getting nano boosted, but he is all alone here on the point. You see Internet Hulk as well. Over by there, Coco comes back into the fight, lands an Earth Shatter on to nothing. It's going to be Cloud9 holding on there at the end.
Ribs Earth Shatters, not amazing. The last one stalling things out. But a great job by Cloud9 to hold on. It was looking very, very bad for them for a moment, but Envy unable to finish things off. And now Cloud9 has an opportunity to win this game straight up. If they're able to get the payload all the way to that third checkpoint, they will force a game 4, which would be Volskaya.
Well, you saw a phenomenal job by Kai, and I believe it was Surefour on the Mei, able to just contest at the end for a long enough time. You saw Mendo come off the spawn, switch things up to Tracer, and just pushed EnVyUs so far back.
Mickey not smiling. I think that's the first time all weekend that I've seen that. Envy, they're talking about what went wrong on the attack, and now will be setting up their defense. If you're Envy here, do you go back with another Symmetra play? Hulk's been seeming to play that Symmetra every single time we're playing payload.
Yeah, I mean, they've been pretty effective with the Symmetra as well. I know Hulk does a very good job just playing a little bit passive, making sure he gets that shield barrier or teleport up. So it looks like they will start things off with the Symmetra here on defense.
The turrets will be going up as Internet Hulk will be looking for that early charge before the point is captured. He's going to try and get the shields up for his teammates, providing 75 bonus health to every single character. And on the attack, Cloud9 could be mixing things up. I doubt we're going to see Adam playing Pharah. Is there a single healer strategy that Cloud9 could be going for, or are you looking for something standard, Matt?
I mean, if you were going to have a single healer, you would obviously want the Ana, but I feel like you're going to need those two supports. And Rolf has been very good when he's running this Zenyatta. I feel like the Zenyatta's been pretty effective for the side of Cloud9, able to just cut down these tanks a little bit faster. The Zenyatta plus the dual damage dealers of Mendo and Surefour have been pretty effective.
Now, Zenyatta can be melted, though, by Symmetra, so be careful. If you are Cloud9, Mendo is going to peek with the Widow, doesn't see much, and he's going to actually pull out a Genji here. So let's watch Mendo. The DPS star brought over from Sweden. He has been in the team house playing alongside Surefour, and he said he's learned so much from his teammate on positioning. The opening battle with Surefour on the McCree, Mendo right behind him with the Genji, and already you're gonna see the turrets take it down. It looked like Mickey was in trouble for a minute, but now Mickey getting in the face of Mendo. He's gonna be forced back. Nice job by Surefour on the support.
Yeah, Mendo is a very good Genji player, so we'll see how effective he can be on this hero. They have Mickey isolated up top. It's going to be Coco opening things up for EnVyUs, though, with a kill on Kai. You see Mendo just getting rid of these turrets. It's gonna be Rib just jumping down onto the point here, and he's going to be met by a lot of players from Envy. He's gonna fall pretty quick, and you just see the pressure that Mickey's putting up on top onto Surefour and Mendo. They can get nothing going.
And I think one of the best parts of the attack from Cloud9 so far is they have avoided Internet Hulk, making sure he doesn't get that charge. No shields up quite yet. The first attack is going to be stalled as Mendo is going to be reflecting the Symmetra balls right back at all players from EnVyUs. Envy staying on the low ground, Cloud9 with the high ground, and they're going for the first pick on the Roadhog. It looks like Kai is just going to disengage, and here comes the blade. At any moment, you're going to see it pulled out, and here comes your first kill opportunity. Harry Hook is going to be taken down, but Taimu is there to answer back with a whole hog.
Yeah, it's a combination of Taimu and all those Symmetra turrets inside that right hotel room that are able to put Mendo away. Symmetra very good against flankers like Genji. You see how effective she can be there as the shield generator also comes down for EnVyUs here.
And look at the heals coming in from Chips, keeping Coco up. The Earth Shatter is going to save his support. And I said earlier that time we used the whole hog. He's actually going to have that available. Chips now with the nano boost available for Envy as well. On the other side, Shortboard was just shut down. Rib the only one in play with an ultimate, and he is going to be forced to retreat. A minute 50 left for Cloud9 to break in. So far, a solid hold for Envy. It was looking scary for a moment, but they were able to hold on.
And the shield barrier is actually very close where Cloud9, they know where it is. It's going to be interesting how they go to try and break it. And you're going to have Kai actually go from D.Va over to Winston. So Winston's very good at getting rid of these Symmetra turrets. You see the aggressive push coming in from Cloud9. They need to get rid of the extra shields first, which they do, and now they're going to push to the back line.
And look at that Discord. It is going to help Mendo so much going after chips. They want to take the Ana out. If you can drop chips, you got a huge advantage. Unfortunately, though, everyone for Cloud9 is going to be falling. Coco battling against Rib, and he is going to be forced right into Mickey. That is going to be it for this fight. Still 66 seconds to work with.
Yeah, a minute to go for Cloud9 on the attack, and they have no ultimate abilities available. On the side of EnVyUs, you cannot let Internet Hulk get that shield barrier up again.
Oh, he's going to have it too. He's already at 72%. These turrets are going to continue to charge him up, and he's just got to fire a few more of those giant balls at his opponents. You got Mickey up top of the statue distracting. Kaikai's going to get pulled. If Taimu gets him out of the mech, this is definitely going to slow Cloud9 down. Their health already dwindling.
Yeah, and Internet Hulk actually gets his ultimate, so we'll see which one he puts down here. The final seconds, the teleporter could be useful, but actually the pulse bomb comes in, and right as he drops that shield barrier, they're able to take it out, so that's a big play there by Mendo.
And I don't even know if he was going for that shield barrier. He was going for Taimu, and instead he's going to pick up a huge play. Transcendence is forced to be used. They are running out of time. Cloud9 in desperation mode. Here comes the nano-boosted tac visor. Harry Hook picking up 3. The fourth is going down. It is Envy with the full hold here on Kings Row. A 3-0 sweep over Cloud9.
Yeah, and you saw the Transcendence in coming in from Cloud9. They get onto the point, and Coco just waits for the perfect opportunity to drop an Earth Shatter. You saw it from Harry Hook's POV. He comes around the corner. Coco and Mickey pushing straight through. Rib the only one alive there at the end from Cloud9. And EnVyUs looks dominant.